The big man in the business right now.
Why ain't you taking all your anger out
Top
on me?
producer for 2002. It sounds like 2003 is going to be another big year for him as well.
What was that for?
Top vocalist for 2002, and it sounds like this year's going to be a big year for him as well, even bigger than last year.
Because I am who I am.
The album's on the way, and this, I believe, is one of the tracks. Some call him Wiley, some call him the Eskimo Boy, some call him Wiley Cat. He's live and direct on Choice FM this morning. Wiley, welcome aboard.
Yeah!
Good!
Yeah, what's going on?
What's going on, Wiley? Nice to have you back on the night flight. It's been ages since you've been up here. Last time you've been here was like a few years back, and we've been trying to get you back on the flight, but you've been really busy, right?
Yeah, I've just been in the studio trying to finish an album still, and trying to keep the war going on and trying to do everything at once, but we're just going to break it down and do one thing at a time. All type of people who love the war, yeah, it's there, don't worry, the war's not over. It's just you have to do war sometimes and then do gal tune sometimes, and then you have to do different things. You can't keep your head on war all the time, so that's why. Yeah.
So, for everybody who's listening, how did it all start then?
The war started when Flowdan, yeah, he done a dub plate for Sniper E. And then it just went from there. Like the rhythm just drove everyone to do dub plates for each other. That's what it is. Like, man got listened to the rhythm and said, right, we're gonna set it up so that we all get big and we all clash each other, but really we're not doing it because we want to fight each other, but we're just doing it so we can all get our names bigger and bigger.
And test your lyrical skills
exactly.
As well.
And see who really is the Don then. You get me? You can see who's the Don and who ain't when you do that.
Lines 3 and 4 have just gone out, and 5 as well. We need you to come back. We got Wiley live and direct in the studio. How did you get involved then? Why? I mean, it started off with Sniper. Why did you you're a big boy and
no.
Have you got? I mean, you're doing lots of things, billing beats for all sorts of different people and remixes and stuff.
Yeah, I got involved because basically I recognized Dirty Dogs when he was doing his thing, and I thought, yeah, he's good.
Yeah.
And I thought to myself, right, boom. If we done that, if I had done it with him now,
yeah,
that will be good for him. It will be good for me. Lose or win, whoever loses or win.
Yeah.
There is no losers between me and Dogs, because if I lost, I got power to carry on. If Dogs lost, he's got power to carry on. So I don't see it as a loss. Like anyone who thinks, oh, Wiley got slewed, that's all right, because then you got to have your own opinion.
Yeah.
And you mustn't just come with me just because I am Wiley. You mustn't. You got to think about what's being said, and that's why. So whoever has got their own opinion, respect to you.
It's quite balanced at the moment. We've been getting a whole lot of texts coming in and stuff over the last few weeks, and people have been saying, Wiley got slewed and Dogs now, Wiley's the man, and so I think it's pretty much balanced.
Yeah, I know you're saying around, but in our area, that's home. That's where it matters, you get me? And in our own area, it's sort of leaning towards Dirty Dogs. So
it's leaning towards
Dirty Dogs. It's sort of because that's my own area, innit? I care about my own area. I'd rather be the top boy in my own area.
E3.
Exactly. East. I'd rather be the top boy. I'm not really interested in if other people, but that's my fans, so respect to them. But it does matter at home. You gotta be the boss at home and everywhere. That's where you gotta make sure. But Dogs is a good MC, very good MC. Watch out for Dirty Dogs. He's a good MC.
Did you know he was gonna be such a difficult target for you? Do you think?
Because I heard him before. I've been listening to him for ages, and he's good. He's been chatting Mike for years and years. So he's the same as me. We've been chatting Mike for years and years.
Out of everybody on the scene, did you think, well, if anybody I'm gonna
Yeah, exactly.
It's got to be Dogs.
Yeah, Dogs is a top boy. There ain't many top boys with things to say out of their mouth. You get me? There's top boys with top boy names, but not that much stuff to say out of their mouth. So Dogs is a top boy.
You done the first one, then Dogs came back with the second, and you came back with the third, and Dogs has done the fourth.
Yeah.
Is it finished there, or will it be?
It's finished. It's not finished yet, but it's calmed down, because you mustn't, like I said, you mustn't focus all your energy and attention on the war, but at the same time you got to try and keep it balanced. So one time there's a season for war. We say the war's kicking off tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's real war.
The real proper war.
Exactly.
We saw Bush on the telly earlier.
Exactly.
Saying his piece.
And there's a time for war, and there's a time for negotiation, there's a time for peace, there's a time for, and what I believe is that in the lyrical beef, like certain people, they should do their beef and then carry on, try and do their album, promote it, because it's promotion.
Yeah.
You mustn't just do lyrical beef for the fun of it.
Yeah.
Like chat put for the fun of it. You got to do it for a reason, to elevate your name. That is what it's for. So that's why I think that there's a time. Like I can do war at stage, I can stop doing war at stage, I can rest up. Everyone can't do that, obviously, but yes. And hold tight on my fans waiting me to come back to Dukes. Don't worry, you will not be disappointed, don't worry.
There's something in the pipelines, yeah?
Yeah, of course. I'm not just gonna go back and fly in and start slewing Dukes again, because we've got different plans. But don't rule me out. I'm a slewer. Don't rule me out.
How did you feel when you heard the replies back from Dugs?
I said, when I heard the one what he done back to me, like the second one he done. The first one was heavy.
Yeah.
That and the second one, I said, yeah, boom, because he listened. He didn't just write back at me. He listened to what I had done and then wrote back.
Yeah.
You get me? So he listened and he analysed it and he came back in his own style, and he's good. He's good. I wouldn't say that he slewed me to the floor where I can't come back, but he's good. Like I did think, yeah, he's good, and I knew that he was good. I said, yeah, Dukes. Personally, I like his first one better. The first one's heavy.
Like his first one better.
Yeah, the one where he says kick off. NY forget them. Kick off. That's good. That's you.
That's your favourite part.
That's big. That's big.
Do you think you and him will do any live work head to head? Because I think the audience and everybody out there,
they want it, innit?
They would definitely love to see that, I think.
Yeah.
And I think that would just make such a great night to have like
history.
And Diggs, be like up on stage together. Yeah,
definitely. We're gonna do that. The reason why we ain't done it yet is because we don't want no one really to benefit off of it other than us.
Right.
So like if me and him are gonna clash each other, we want proper. It's our rave basically. Yeah. We want proper dough. We're not just gonna do it for the fun and jokes and
for
games.
Any promoter that thinks he can come and just like get involved in it.
If any time that happens, we gotta be eating. We got a man that gotta be eating. Old tight Rascal, old tight Titch. Yeah. They're gonna be there one day when Rascal, Titch, Wiley and Dirty Dugs do a set and Carnage with their DJ.
Yeah,
that will be the day when history is made. That will be. Yeah.
Is Dizzee gonna get involved in anything? Because a lot has been said. I mean, I know you're close to Dizzee. I mean, you can't actually talk for him, but maybe you might have heard one and two things that we haven't.
Yeah. No, Dizzy is not one of them people who just will jump in and start running up his mouth. He's not like that. He's quite cool. He'll sit back and analyse what's going on, and he'll go away and get what energy he needs to get off of it.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So Dizzee, I haven't made him come, and I haven't said Dizzee get involved, and Dizzee ain't said I'm gonna get involved. But we just know that them four MCs, they're the names. Like them four names, if they MC together, everyone will be talking about it. So therefore, it will be making history. And
Wiley,
Dizzee knows that.
Dizzee, Titch, and Dugs.
Yeah.
Those are
crazy
the four
Titch.
Crazy Titch. That's Dugs' little brother, the little crazy one.
Yeah.
Lines number 3 and 4. We want you all coming back live and direct. Keep all those lines blinging. It's just gone 2:30 in the morning. Wiley Cat's live and direct on the radio with myself, Comander B, and we're just discussing points on the war. Maybe you might want to ask him 1 and 2 questions. Keep all the lines blinging off. Maybe you might want to hear him go live. He's Carnage live and direct as well in the cockpit as well. He's got a couple of dubs in his bag, I'm sure, and maybe you might be able to put one on for us. But you've got a whole lot of stuff working on as well, like your album stuff and stuff like that. We heard one of the tracks already. Just before we were speaking to you. Roll Deep.
Roll Deep is I'll explain it to them. Like this is what it is right now. There's a war going on. That's the war there. Boom. And then besides the war, there's albums. So you got to look to be doing an album right now. We're working on album. Roll Deep album, Dizzee Rascal album, Wiley Cat album.
Right.
And all of them are to a sort of standard. They're all nearly finished. Like Rascal, he's ready to go. So you'll be seeing him first on the circuit, on the mainstream.
Right.
Then you'll see me, and in between me and Rascal, you'll see Roll Deep. So Roll Deep, the album's there. It's got tracks like You Always on there.
Right.
and Creeper, to name a few. Eskimo, they're like Roll Deep tunes.
On the Roll Deep album.
Exactly. And on the Wiley Cat album, you've got like Reasons and Next Level and Next Level Remix and Tech Time and all them sort of tunes.
All those ones we've been playing.
Exactly. And the one what you just heard before this, that's one what we've recently done.
I think I'm going mad, mate.
And I think I'm going mad. And there's a couple
Garage.
Yeah, exactly.
Garage.
And on the and on the Rascal album, there's some big boy tunes. Like there's a lot of tunes on there. You might have heard it on via bootleg, or you might have heard us playing. Used to play it back in the day. We used to play a couple of tunes from there. And Rascal got some big tunes on there. He's got I Love You, as you already know. He's got a track called Sitting Here. He's got loads of tracks. I can't even remember, but he's got so many tracks. He's got one called Jezebel. Got lots of tracks, and so Rascal will be first in your face. So you got to watch out. But all 3 albums will drop this year, and you got to make sure you get out and buy them, because that's very important. Like, it's a lot of hard work what's gone into it. It's like people's energy, people's real life stories, and it's all gone into all 3 of those albums. So you got to get down there and get them.
So support the cause. Wiley, Dizzee Rascal and Roll Deep's album will be out this year, 2003. Dizzee's album's ready to go. It should be with us anytime soon, so make sure you watch out for it. So back to the war, because I know a lot of people's got a whole load of questions. Nico got involved with you and
Nico. The reason why Nico got involved, because he listened to Flowdan's dub.
Yeah.
And he thought I was Devil Boy.
Okay. Who is Devil Boy?
Devil Boy is a little shanty boy. Now, Devil Boy is like another person, but it's not me. So what he did is he tried to call my name differently. Yeah. And just got me involved on a little petance thing. So I just got involved, whatever. Yeah. To me, Nico's a good MC. He's not in the same league as me, but Nico's a good MC, and he's gonna come back. He won't have it. Like, no one's having it in this day and age. So he'll come back and he'll retaliate and whatever. But at the end of the day, they're not even on this. It's not the same. Like, really and truly, Nico knows inside his own head who really is top boys and who ain't. And because Dogs tried to jeer him up and say, yeah, no way, I slew him, man. And he must have got some excitement, but you can't slew me. Sorry. Hold tight, Nico. You're good, but you can't slew me. Sorry.
Heard it live and direct from the man himself, Wiley, live and direct in the studio. It's 24 minutes to 3 o'clock. If you want to hear Wiley go live, number 3, number 4, number 5, we need the lions to be shining in our cockpit. We're not going to answer them just yet, but just keep them blinging off in our cockpit. Okay, we've got number 3, we've got number 4, we've got number 5, all back. Let's see if we can go for another one of the tracks, exclusive tracks, and keep the lions blinging. It's exclusively this morning, Wiley Cat on Choice FM 96.9. And there's a track which you've done, I think it's for Jammer. Is it for Jammer? A little sort of snippet.
The little sort freestyle hip hop thing.
Sort of hip hop thing.
Yeah. Jammer said like he's got a little beat and he had a couple of MCs on there, so I just went and stepped on there. And just to show that versatility, you get me, with the different speeds of music and whatnot, and just spat my thing on there. So yeah.
Are these things that can be found on your album when it releases, little snippets of this? Or do you think this might be?
Nah, this is for Jammer. Like, Jammer's a producer, and if he asks me to do something, I can say yes or no. I'll do it for him because I like Jammer. I'll do a couple things. Sometimes I don't just do anything, and I don't just do everything. But for Jammer, I've done it. So you'll probably hear it through his channels. He might bring it out however he's going to do it, or what. You never know how he's going to do it.
We've got about 12 different versions on the rhythm, and I think there's going to be more coming as well.
Yeah, no, he's got enough versions.
But here's Wiley Cat's version on the Battlefield Part 2 rhythm, produced by Jammer.
Now, more hot flavors than ever before. Choice FM, London.
So check it out.
38 kid, yo, who's street? Your street, now you ain't street. I bet them niggas loaves of bread, my name's on the street, so I must have made it on the street. Made it, now I keep my cash flowing with strategies to rise higher. Make the record, then I send it to the buyer. Whoever is spreading rumors about me, you're a liar. The truth hurts, I'm not hurt, I stand up in the fire. You're blowing up like a Michelin tire. Putting in the work will get your money level nice. See me, I don't think once, I think twice. Hit once, I hit twice. The cake is divided, you get a slice. Get a way out if I'm boxing, spray my way out if I'm boxing. See, I will flip out if I'm boxing. Be careful, I'm real, believe, I know painful, don't know faithful. I've got a 38 full, got a tray of dum-dums, hollow tips, useful to me if I feel claustrophobic. Style so hot on the plate, they can't hold it, you can't hold me back. I burst through the gate, burst through the hate, burst through the underground rings, burst through the barricade they put up to try and stop me. You can't stop it, I run it, Wiley, that's me, and Grimy, that's me, Max 90s, that's me, New Style, that's me, and Shasty, that's me. I'm a Falcon Pro, I got the skill to flow, I got the skill to move up a level. I've moved up a level, here's the deal, sell records, move up a level, sell albums, then you move up a level, bass, treble, middle, it's the Eskimo Kiddo. MCs are getting bigger and bigger, but I'm bigger. Chung skunk, chung tight, chung bless, I'm chiggle, silk up, ultra, king size, blue brizzle, yo. Willie's got the weed that will make your brain sizzle and fizzle. I'm busier, now my life's busier. I don't let outsiders get familiar with my surroundings. My surroundings are for brownings. Chung girls from my ends or your ends, round bumpers. Wiley's got a brand new exclusive academics jumper.
Exclusive. On London's Hot Flavors, Choice FM London.
It's about 1 minute long, 1 minute and 20 something seconds long, that track is. And there you have him with his brand new, academics sweater jumper, yeah?
I'll tell the crew know about academics, yeah? Yeah, big up your cheese.
What did you, how did you feel when you heard Doug say paramedics and you need a paramedics for your academics?
Yeah, now that's a good rhymer, but you can't diss academics. Academics is a big boy.
Because you said something about his Adidas sweater or something like that. Then he came back to say, well, yeah, you could have like sent the paramedics for you and you're like academics
nah,
and stuff like that. Which I thought it was good, like
yeah, cool.
Both of you,
brain,
you know?
yes. Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. That's what I like, because you use your brain, and it's not just any MC. You just chat anything. Use your brain. That's what every MC needs to understand. You gotta use your brain. You can might be able to MC, but use your brain with it, and you'll get much further. Trust.
You can't just like jump on the mic
and say about my this and that, and I bust this and that. Nah, you have to know what you're saying. Use your brain, and it's not just MCing about chatting rubbish. You gotta speak real things. If you're not speaking real things, you gotta say a song. You gotta do some real stuff. A lot of MCs, they're just out here chatting rubbish, but what it is that is like the beginning of it. That's how you get up the ladder. So one day we all must have chatted a bit of rubbish, you get me? But then you get to a stage and you think, rah, and then you have to elevate from there. So
do you think there's ever, like you said, like Dizzee, yourself and Titch and Dogs, do you think we'd ever have the pleasure of having all of you here live and direct in the studio?
One day, probably.
To do it live?
Yeah, no, that's a minor for it to happen. It's a minor for it to happen.
Dogs is DJ as well.
It's a minor for it to happen.
I'm sure everybody out there would love that. The way the phone lines are blinging off now, I'm sure they'll all love to see that happen live and direct. We had Dogs and Titch in there, and they was going crazy when, after they heard your first dubplate, they was here the very next night, and they was like in there
on the case. Yeah, that is a see exactly. And there's a time when I would have been just like that. I would have been here the same night even, and or the next night. But it's just like as you go on and on and on, you start to you change, innit? I'm not as hungry anymore. I'm still hungry, but I'm not that hungry. Otherwise, I would have been there the same night or the next night. So obviously I'm not as hungry as them anymore, but big up to them, because when you're hungry, that's how you get through. Trust me, that's how you get through.
But the war is not over.
Nah, the war, yeah, is separating into like the different areas. So people who are from south, they're gonna be warring because they want a war. They understand that it makes your name big. People in north, west, east, west London, wherever, anywhere around London, and it will spread around the country eventually. But warring with each other, like battle rapping, it will only make people think more. It will only make people's level of MCing go up. That level of MCing's gone up because of me and Dogs.
Yeah.
Now, and Rascal took it up there for ages ago.
Yeah.
So the level of MCing is very high right now. So if anyone, you get me, if you're on an MC and you're talking about your heavy and your level of MCing, you've got to make sure your level of MC rises when everyone else's rises.
What do you think with the little thing going on between Asher and Dizzee right now?
Yeah, Asher D's alright, but Dizzee will blaze him. Dizzee is not the same.
Like,
no.
In your corner, or...
No. Listen, you see Dizzee Rascal, yeah? I gotta tell you, everyone, yeah. See Dizzee Rascal is not the same as Asher. He's not. Dizzee Rascal's way out of Asher D's league. Like, you look around the whole country, a lot of people ain't got as much to say as Dizzee Rascal. In the country, not just London, in the whole country, Dizzee Rascal's got a lot to say. He's big, you can't ever even put Asher near him, yeah? But just in case you want to, if they ever buck up, you will see for your own self. Hold tight, Asher, if you're listening, you are a good MC, but Dizzee will slew you, seriously. That's what I think, but that's my opinion. You can say that. You can say that's my opinion.
Everybody's entitled to their own opinion, and that's Wiley's opinion.
But Dizzee's big for Asher, seriously. I was quite surprised when Asher said his name
in the thing.
Even though that's anything, all he said was, it's anything, really. Yeah. It's not no reason for everyone to run around and get excited. But I'm surprised that he even called his name. I thought he would just come out and carry on MCing. Yeah. But obviously he was looking for a way to slip back in, or everyone must have just been saying Dizzee to him, so he must have just been thinking, what, Dizzee Rascal? Who's Dizzee Rascal?
Yeah.
And whatever. But Dizzee, he's a big boy.
Suppose he called your name.
Asher.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be back straight away, ready to slew. Because it's all MCing.
It's just
it's
MCing
nothing.
at the end of the
It's
day,
nothing.
yeah.
It's not no excitement. It's just MCing. I'll MC against anyone in the whole game. I was even looking for someone to MC and do the battle with, yeah. And I'm gonna battle Skibbity. Yeah. And I want
jungle.
Yeah. Jungle Skibbity.
Drum and bass.
Yeah. I spoke to him and we said they were gonna do a little thing still. So me and Skibbity, watch out for Wiley and Skibbity head to head
on some jungle rhythms. Yeah.
And whichever, we're gonna just switch up the play and just war. However it goes on, it goes on. I want to go for like some top boys. I want some trophies and some. You get me? It's all right warring in the underground, but you need to get some trophies and get some.
Like, who is the king now?
Top boy, exactly. Yeah. The top boys are like. The last person I saw win an award was probably Viper. Yeah, so Viper would be the top boy. Viper's cool still, but I want the trophies. And so you get me? That's what you got. That's what it's about. Like,
that's what you got to go for.
That's what it's about. It's all right warring each other, but then you got to get some trophies and then bring it back to the war. Yeah. And then if you lose it in their war in the underground, then you lose it in the underground. But
give somebody else a chance to have a go at it.
Go and get some trophies.
Well, that would be interesting to see you and Skibbity and maybe you and Viper and other people like that, other big boys in the game, actually slewing, and also other people as well. Wiley's live and direct on Choice FM. We've lost number 4, we've lost number 5. Big up to the phone lines crew, you're keeping it real. The lines have been blazing all the way through the last few weeks since we've had the war on. Just need number 5 to come back now. We're gonna play another tune from one of the exclusive tracks we got from Wiley, and this one I think it's the Frostbite rhythm. I'm not quite sure, but it's quite recent. This is actually Hot Verses Part 4. Tell us a little bit about Hot Verses.
Yeah, Hot Verses is just like a thing where you just write some fresh verses and it's just fresh lyrics for people to learn. You get me? Like there's 1, 2, 3. I done 1. Breeze done 1. Flo done 1 with Jamaica B. Strider is Hot Verses Part 5. Tinchy Strider, yeah, watch out for him. He's a little boy, but he's a big boy, and he's gonna do Part 5. And we got a couple of the rest of the Roll Deep man, them doing Hot Verses. Watch out for Hot Verses Mix CD. There's all sorts of things going on, so Hot Verses is just like a thing so people can learn the lyrics, you get me?
Okay, we could chat to Wiley in a minute, but first let's have a listen to Frostbite with Hot Verses Part.
Exclusive.
Let's go through the levels of flowing. You certainly go through the levels of flowing. How do you manage to remember all of those lyrics? So you've got so many songs, so many.
Exclusive.
Yeah.
How do you manage to remember all of them?
What it is I don't even remember all of them, yeah, but what it is, how you remember all your lyrics and tunes is if you keep listening to them. You have to keep listening to them, or when you write it, learn it thoroughly before you even say it. But I'm trying to do so much things at once, I can't even do that. But when I go home, I just listen to them and listen to all the different things I've done, and then I learn the lyrics that way. And then when I go on Pirate Station, I can flow, and when I go to raves, I'm flowing. So you just have to learn them, basically.
You've been producing so much big tunes at the moment. The ice ring is going crazy out there, and we all know, everybody knows you as the Eskimo is a big tune, but Icy Mountain and anything else you think we should be looking out for this year, do you think?
Instrumental wise, the big boy tune instrumental wise is Igloo. That's this year's tune. Last year's tune was Eskimo, and it's still rolling around in this year, but this year's new freshers is Igloo. This rhythm, this is Igloo little VIP mix still, but Igloo rhythm. And on Igloo rhythm is a tune called, what do you call it, garage, what do you call it, urban, what do you call it, two-step, and that is gonna be like one of my singles. So like the first single I really want to drop is like I'm Going Mad, and then in that video, halfway through that video, I'm gonna slip it into Igloo, and then my next single is gonna be Igloo, and then with the garage on it. I don't care about garage, just listen, and then we're gonna run that way, and to see how that goes on, because I want all the garage people to like understand that garage is one scene, obviously, and we was all in garage, but the music that we make is not really garage, and the people inside garage know that, and they've tried to sort of push it away and say, well, that's what's causing all this and that's what's causing all that and all the rest of it, but I just want them to know, we just, you can say what you want, we're taking this scene away, all the people who are involved, we're going to take this scene away, we're going to control it ourselves, we're going to make it burst through the gate. We don't really want no garage, we don't want all the pioneers of garage trying to say that they made this, because they never made this, so we're taking this away and we're going to do it ourselves.
So you've got your own sound now,
exactly.
Sort of thing.
Exactly. I'll take Harry Toddler as well, biggie.
Yeah, Harry Toddler, how did that link up? I mean, you got him on Eskimo, Donkey Kick, which is a big, massive tune on the circuit right now.
Yeah, Donkey Kick was like, Toddler come down, he must have heard it in a rave already, so he already liked it on his own accord, Then, when he heard the rhythm, he said, boom, I want that rhythm, and da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. So then that's how it went with that. Still. What, bear man them inside, boom.
We're live and direct on London's Hot Flavors, Choice FM 96.9. We've got Wiley for another 5 minutes or so. We've got number 5 on our lines to blow right now, and we've got him live. We've got Carnage as well on the decks.
Exclusive. On London's Hot Flavors, Choice FM London.
Put that record on, baby. Yeah, drop that.
Exclusive. On London's Hot Flavors, Choice FM London.
Put that record on, baby.
Number 5 to come back on the decks. We got it live and direct. We've got Carnage on the decks as well. And here we go.
Okay. Outside of the road, massive, It's Carnage on the deck right now. Outside the Sosolid, massive inside. Okay. Big up, Con. Let's move. You're growing up too fast, take time. Slow down, look after yourself, so don't worry about the street, take time. It's all good if you hold it down, so don't be involved in the chat, take time. You don't know them people, you're begging it. Keep yourself to yourself, take time. You don't want to get up, you should want to take time. Blaze the top boys in any crew. I'm looking for the top boys in any crew. If you're a top boy in your crew, I want you. If you're not a top boy in your crew, then what you doing? Where's the best MCs in your crew? We're looking for the best MCs in your crew. We're gonna hot up the best MCs in your crew. If you're not the best MC, blood, what you doing? What you doing? You better check what you doing. This ain't your game, Rude Boy. What you doing? What you doing? Why the cat won't stop slewing? What you doing? Just don't know what you're doing. Go home, sit down, better think what you're doing. If you come around me, well, that's constant slewing. And I heard that trouble was brewing. If you're not a top boy, you best check what you're doing. Okay. Untitled Rascal. Untitled Slicks, Untitled Tinchy Strider. Untitled Commander, big up your chest, ease. Untitled God's Gift, Untitled Rico. That's cool, that's cool. Yeah. Hey, selector, next one. Let's move on now. Yeah. And it's Carnage rolling through right now. Out to Asher D inside. Okay. Let me flow on that next one, selector. Let's get moving. Okay. Yeah. Choice 969. Willie Cat live in the house. Road deep thing, yeah? Okay. Hold tight, Gemma. Easy. Let's move now. What you saying? I'm staying and I smack back a day and every day I'm on road all day. I won't have a bar, rude boy. What you saying? Constant spraying. Had enough, now I ain't playing. What you saying? Come on the mic and start swinging. What you saying? Come on the mic and start spraying and say what you saying. After that, then we'll come on the mic and I will start re-spraying. What you saying now? Rude boy, what you doing now? Think what you gonna say next.
Yo, that's the joint kid.
The phone lines are blowing up.
Okay.
Oh my God, the phone lines have gone crazy as per usual. And Wiley hasn't got enough time. I'll see he's just sort of warming up live and direct, but I don't think we've got enough time. We're going to have to do this again.
Tomorrow.
What, tomorrow, yeah?
Yeah.
You ain't coming back tomorrow.
Yeah, man.
Okay, if we see you, we see you then. Big up to Wiley Carnage for dropping a little quick live thing for us. We've got so much more things to go through, but we've run completely out of time. The news is coming up, and it's an important news head time because, you know, war is only days away. So we'll see you all tomorrow. Stand by for Wayne Rollins as well.